Well, 3 episodes in one day. Mr. Becker was at.
Oh.
3 hits, that's good to know. But maybe he jumped down from up there. Oh, it's a bunch of those guys. He seems unconcerned with me. He's not chasing after me. He's just kind of wandering around aimlessly. Alright, so now we got the, well, that's no good. That helps. Then what we could do on this side is we can have... But now I've just busted that, so that's no good anymore. There we go. And now what we could do is we could put... Oh, damn it. This isn't working very well. I keep doing that. It's nice, but it just looks like a staircase. It doesn't look like a bridge. That's a kind of weird sound effect. Basically, yeah, I don't like this at all. We'll have to, I did it again! Dropped anything? Is there any way to tell what they dropped? No. Yeah, I don't like that these are here and I can't pick them up. I swear. Alright, that does it. They better fix this, is all I can say. They better frickin' fix this. Okay, so what we should do is we should place these first. This is going to be a very strange small bridge. I don't know if it's a good idea. Right, there we go. Eh. Now we're going to need a railing of some kind. Can't imagine what would be used for a railing. Looks terrible. Terrible. Alright, let's see here. Do this. No, that gets in the way. Oh, that definitely gets in the way. Alright, let's see. But then this looks bad. Maybe I could... Maybe we could have it go out like this. Have one up here and have one down here. That looks a little better. We might even be able to turn... We might even be able to... stand on the underwater area here. We might even be able to take that down, but I like the idea of that being there. In fact, we could maybe put something in there, a little secret or something that people don't know about or something. And so we won't ever mention it again. We could hide something in there. I like the idea. Oops. Not sure what I just did. No, you gotta be able to see over the edge of it. That's nice. The only way you could get up there is to jump, but you can see over that. I like that. Now let's see how it looks from the side. That's a pretty good bridge. I've seen worse. I've never built anything like that before. Oh, but I see a problem here. Do you see the problem here? The problem is that this shouldn't be like that. We should have that... We also need this to be a pathway. And are we going to make the pathway out of stone? Or are we going to make it out of gravel? Gravel would make a lot of sense, so we got a lot of gravel over there. Well, we're working on a bunch of projects. I don't know what we're going to do next. Oh, we got trees over here. Let's see where this goes. I've already explored it from that. That looks really silly, though, from there. You know what I'm thinking? When I first started playing this map, a small remnant from the previous map existed. A very small remnant. It was like it's like it deleted the chunks, or whatever they were. It's like it deleted the area, but then when it came back, when I started a new one, the old part of the old one was still there. And I didn't know what to make of that because I deleted the previous file. It was gone. But now it was not gone. Or at least that small portion of it was not gone. It was from Indev. It was my a very short time I was playing Indev. But after I blew up in that early episode, then you can see this map almost took over completely. And I didn't know what happened to the old bits of the map. So if this is it, if this has come back to life, it's bloody annoying is what it is. Well, we gotta clear this area out anyway, regardless. Regardless of whether we want to, we gotta clear it out. Let's, get some wood going here. So I don't have to mess with my tree farm. I said I don't... Really? Lag continuing. That's probably my fault. It could be the game, I suppose, but I think it's my fault. We gotta flatten this area out, and then we'll decide what to do with it. 10-minute mark. Alright, well, what are we going to do here? I think we could have like a little fishing hut or something over here. Yeah, something like a fishing hut sounds good. Shadows are so weird in this game. I hope they fix everything. It all looks so weird. Okay. I hope this is recording okay. I never had this much lag in the earlier episodes. Just the last few episodes have been a lag problem. And unfortunately, we're not going to get to that until we have enough extra blocks to handle everything. Enough, well, we got to have coal to get us that stuff. And that's, so we have to get more coal. We might have to go mining or something. Find more coal. It could happen. Yeah. Why is that still up there? Oh well. Yeah, a little fishing hut or something here. Of course, there's not. We don't actually have any fishing rods, but we could have. And we don't have fish either, but we could pretend there's like a little fishing hut. Well, they've got water. You see water, you start thinking, oh, we wish we had boats. And maybe you think, I wish we had fish. And I wish we had a way of doing fishing. You know, it's just a natural continuation of that sort of thing. All right, what do we got here? Oh, I like that. So now if we have a gravel road, it could be here. And can go around to that perhaps or something. Nice. I can imagine us doing more of these in the future like that. Of course, there is a problem. If the boat happens to be bigger and we bash our heads trying to get through there, then we have to have some way of maybe getting this to swing open or something. Don't think there's a way to do that. Or what we could do is we can extend it so that it's higher up, and so we could go 1, 2, 3, 4 in this direction, and we could have a higher bridge, and we could certainly go 4 this way. So if 2 isn't enough, we could do 6. 6 is not bad. Of course, that leaves less room for a fishing hut or whatever this will be called. Just a little shack to put things in. If these animals had more permanence, what we could do is we could maybe find some way to pen them in or put them in some kind of house or something. Some kind of barn. And stick them in there. There's no way to make them permanent, though. They despawn, and that's it. Is this the right amount of lag? I mean, fog? Let's see. Press F. All right, that's short. Medium. Actually, that looks very good. Look at the distance on that. That's better than what we had, I think. Let's go upstairs and see how good it is. I don't know what to do about the trees we have over here. Maybe I wanted to put them somewhere else. You know, I'd swear that some of the time it lets me climb faster, and sometimes it'll let me climb slower. Yeah. Boy, that took a while. Oh, I could see stuff in the distance now. It's a little bit better. I don't know what that is. It's a weird looking rectangular shape there. I think I'd like to go over there and look at it. No, what that is, that's remnants from another thing. That's what we were working on there. And we're going to work on that. And we're also... Oh! Oh! I can actually see... you can barely see it there. You can actually see the front part of my mining base. And there's something else next to it that looks weird. I don't know what that is. Well, that changes everything. And we'll be finishing the Oh! Hey, that's a thought. What if we do this? Oh, wow. Hey. Ah! Well, maybe that's not a good idea. Well, we'll be seeing you next time, and thanks for watching.